So, Honorable, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I hope it is sincere.
It's very sincere.
Thank you.
It has been a long journey, and I want to take this opportunity to declare you as the returning officer in charge of older persons elections. Nominations. I'm starting now. Cut off the other one. I was just talking to him. Being returning officer for Eastern Region representative of older persons in Parliament, pursuant to Section 37 of the Parliamentary Elections Act, Cap 1777, declare Ofwono Opondo of National Resistance Movement Party elected unopposed for Eastern Region representative of older persons in Parliament. Congratulations. Congratulations, Honorable.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Returning Officer,
I don't know whether...
Wait.
Want to go to your side?
Yeah.
So all of you can...
Declaration form?
Yes, this is a declaration form. Honorable, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And we expect you to go and serve the people from your region, Eastern region. We are very sure that you've gone through unopposed. Please go and serve the people. Most of the candidates, when they go unopposed, they relax. People have great expectations in you. You're now a leader, and we think that with this opportunity, you're going to serve them and make a difference. You are welcome to Parliament. Now a honorable.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you, sir.
you're now honorable, and you wait for the time. You're going to swear in as a member of Parliament, and then start your duties as a member of Parliament. Congratulations once again, and may the Almighty bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Officer.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And all the entire commission, I am elated for you to have nominated me. I've found no fault on my nomination papers and the campaign period, and reaching this level of you declaring me unopposed. The way I complied with the electoral laws, I will comply with all the laws of Uganda and the directives of the Electoral Commission, particularly during this campaign period, in order to ensure that the campaign period goes with tranquility. Thank you so much. I am grateful to my electorate, the older persons of Eastern Region, for having seen material in me and ensured that no person challenged me for this seat. I pledge to support older persons of Eastern Region, older persons of Uganda, and the entire public of Uganda, because once I become an MP, I will speak beyond the older persons constituency. I pledge to No, I'm saying that I don't have any agenda or manifesto of my own. I am NRM, and therefore I am going to insist on what NRM can deliver, because NRM is the party, is the government. But I can put ideas in the NRM process. And we argue, we make a strong case, backed by research, that we can increase SAGE, the social assistance grant, from 25, which is today, to say 50 or 100. Two, we can simultaneously lower the age of eligibility from 80 maybe to 65 for the most vulnerable. But most important, regular income. How can we ensure that all the people invest in areas that do not require them to physically be present? And that's why I said we can pick all this money and we buy shares in good companies, both private and public. For example, we are now going into oil. We can pick all this money the government is throwing around for older people, and we buy shares in the oil companies of Uganda. We buy shares in the telecos. We buy shares in NSSF. We buy treasury bills and treasury bonds. And every 3 months, every 6 months, every 1 year, the old person gets his interest or her interest on their mobile phone for those who don't have bank accounts. Or they can even receive that money in their village circles without having to travel to Jinja, without having to travel to Masaka, because that's where the bank is. They can get, we can ensure that each old person registered has a card which they go to the bank, they go where and they swipe, and the money, they get the service. There are things that don't require money, require administrative action, ensuring that every specific day, we can gazette, every day we can gazette a day, Monday or Tuesday or Friday, when other persons go to health centers for a checkup, but also for treatment or collecting drugs, so that when they go to the health center, they don't find a long queue. All those things are possible. It simply needs thinking, creative thinking, innovation. Other persons, MPs, we are few. We are only 5. We need to appeal to the younger people to say, all of you, when government is not supporting all the people, the burden comes back to you 100%. And therefore, it is in your interest, young MPs, to ensure that you put policies, you push government to put policies that support other people by the government. In any case, other people already served the country. They did not serve NGOs. So you can't send them to NGOs. And many other things. I said we can have specific days for checkup, free checkup, and full board comprehensive medication or subsidized. Some form of health insurance. Currently, the government of Uganda is offering a model of health insurance for pregnant mothers, for example. Did you know that? Free antenatal care, free postnatal care. The government of Uganda is offering some form of health insurance for unborn babies and newly born babies by way of immunization. Free immunization until you are 12. We don't pay money for immunization. So the government of Uganda can do a similar model for all the people, especially for the most common ailments, which is the low and high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, UTI. Those basics, maybe 4 or 5 sicknesses, and you are checked, and the government either gives you subsidized medicine, like the government of Uganda today is giving free medicine for HIV patients. Why not for these older people? If you're going to check the census report, the recently released, people who are 60 years and above in Uganda don't exceed 2.4 million of the 46 million Ugandans. But part of some of those are like Ofwono, they are able. So probably the ones who are really vulnerable may not even exceed 1.5 million. And therefore, in my view, with good research, we think we can look at wastage in government, duplication, and we pick money from those areas, add to what the government is already giving for other persons, and we can improve the services. We are not saying we can do everything at a go. We shall cascade this argument and implementation.
Thank you so much.